even for you to be able to claim kwa insurance and so forth. Lakini the few instances where we are collecting money is messing up our sector. And that is the same to us in the ministry, and that is the same to yourselves. If we have to provide leadership, we must deal with matters corruption. Now, on the issues of this county, first, tumeongea hapa mambo ya goons, gangs, and so forth. And the teacher has spoken very well, the leader of the bodaboda sector. We respect the bodaboda sector. We definitely respect the bodaboda sector. Transport officers, yeah? In the bodaboda sector, yeah? We respect them very much. I was in transport, and I'm the one who gazetted the county security, county transport committees, and the whole plan was to find a way of regulating the bodaboda sector and self-regulation, yeah? We also respect our young people because they are looking for jobs. They are trying to get jobs. But in the process, we should not allow either bodaboda or young people who are not in the bodaboda sector to organize themselves into criminals who are terrorizing wananchi. And the only way we are going to be able to solve this issue is to have honest, candid conversation at the grassroots level. The police have promised in our security meeting today that they will carry out serious operation to arrest anybody who, in the name of politics or any other way, is carrying a knife, is carrying rungus, machetes, is carrying all kinds of things to terrorize residents. We are willing, we have no problem with any elected leader walking around with their leaders, but it must not lead to a situation where someone is being forced to do certain things because there is a gang. We were told in another county, I don't want to mention the name, that even county government is using goons, you know, to force government policy. That if the county government people are not complying in certain village with county government thing, the leadership of the county government wanafika na goons. Wanakaa chini wanasema nani anapinga mambo ya serikali, na ni watu wenye wanatoa macho na ni macho mekundu na wameshika chuma kabisa, wanaangalia kuona nani kwa baraza hii kwa vile. Na kwa sababu wananchi wanajua ni goons, kila mtu anasema tumekubaliana, kiongozi tumekubaliana, atipitishwe at public participation imeisha. That level of intimidation is unacceptable. So we have agreed, there is a way we have agreed with our security team. And the president is trying his best. Climate works, mambo ya construction site, and we are all trying to find ways of ensuring that our young people can get jobs. Even the bodaboda sector, properly organized, is a multi-billion economic sector. We just need self-regulation first, before even government regulation. They respect themselves, they determine their routes, they have proper uniform. Some of the bodaboda who have become criminals, for example, who are being told in Kisii, they are being forced to wear uniform of particular politicians and then torture people. We cannot accept that. We want bodaboda to have bodaboda uniform based on their sectors, designated areas. As told here in Milimani, there is a small organized team that can be replicated in other parts of the county. So that, and you can learn something from the Matatu sector. This is fairly organized. We can also organize the bodaboda sector to circles that can be accountable. And chair or a spokesman of bodaboda, I have no fear of contradiction. I have not said it's already in the law, but this is where we should go. Bodaboda is transport of last mile to access areas that you cannot have vehicles, and you cannot have buses, and you cannot have train, and so forth. We cannot have a pillion passenger being carried on a highway by a bodaboda. Ati anatuanga umebeba mtu kutoka Nairobi unakuja Nakuru. That should not be the case. It should be the case that there's designated areas where it is transport of last mile. We are losing so many people in highways, including in Nairobi, you know, because of bodaboda. I don't know the statistics in here in Nakuru, in Kisumu, but in Nairobi, especially in the dual carriage areas and so forth, you have many of the pillion passengers being losing their lives because of that. There must be designated areas, and then you know, have. But that will come with the rules and the regulations that you are dealing with. And this conversation, if city center is also for county government to decide, even if they are coming to city center, to which part of the city center, and how will it make sure that there is sanity and order in the transport sector. Or number two is sexual and gender-based violence. As I have said,